Hello! It is August 1st, cue August by Taylor Swift. It's only appropriate. I really wanted to stay true to what I said in a previous video about doing some July favorites and just sharing what I really used and loved and maybe discovered, maybe rediscovered, maybe really just became a part of my routine in the month of July. So all that being said, I think I'll definitely start with, you know, books and maybe clothes, brands, and just kind of see what it unravels to. I just want it to be genuine. I want it to be honest. These are just the things that I really enjoyed in July, made me really happy in July, and all that good stuff. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here and watching my channel, and let's get into it. July was a fun month. I've mentioned in an earlier video about loving, you know, the youth to the people, Air Whip cream. So I think finding something that I really loved encouraged me to really continue to do skincare in certain steps, and really every morning, that's my base. So last year, early 2022, I was sent some free things from a brand called Good Molecules, which can be found at Ulta. So affordable, so natural. Sorry if my nails look like poop. I painted them myself and I may never do it again. So, but quickly I realized okay, on top of this brand being very affordable, it actually is quality. It's genuinely so natural. This major side of hyaluronic acid, $12. And this brightening toner, probably less than that. And these are the bigger sizes. So I think they come in they come in some smaller sizes where things literally are as cheap as $6. It's pretty insane. I am genuinely shocked that more people are not using these products, and I really want to go tell it on the mountain and witness, because I feel like they just have been very unproblematic on my skin, and I do have really sensitive skin, and I've just really tried to be careful with that and honor that and not put too much product. So even my skincare routine itself does not have a lot of steps. I put on my toner, and then I do the hyaluronic acid, and then I moisturize, and then sunscreen, and that's it. And then I'll start with the cleanser if my face isn't already clean. But that's really it. I try to keep it pretty bare minimum as possible. I found that works for me. I have dry to oily combination skin. I don't really go either way. I find myself drier around my nose, my T-zone, and oily, you know, I don't have one that I'm this is me. It's definitely a mix of the two. So I've just really had to trial and error find what works for me. So anyway, all that to say is Good Molecules can be found at Ulta. I really recommend them. Very, very gentle on the skin, very natural. So I have their hyaluronic acid serum, I have their brightening toner, I have their rose water cleanser, which I've been using, and that was something new that I started in July. So I just really wanted to hype on them this month, but also mention the rose water cleansing gel that I've been using that has been great, and added in the cleanser, and I just felt like it deserves the hype. So, but as the completion of a lot of my routine, using the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream from Youth to the People, so good. A little bit goes such a long way. It plumps my skin. It feels so fresh, so refreshing to my skin. I love it. And I feel like I can just put on a little bit of blush, concealer, and not even have to put on foundation. It's been so good to my skin, and I'm just so impressed, and I can't recommend it enough. It is pricier, but again, I've had it for the whole month of July, and I feel like I've barely used any of it. At the beginning, I was just taking stuff off of the lid, and that was enough. I still have this much left after having it for almost a full month. I also got the Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, which I put on at night. It kind of has a little bit of a funky smell, so to each their own. Maybe you like it. I have been kind of about it, but it really does leave my skin feeling so soft, and I do enjoy putting it on at night. So recommend. Honestly, I haven't tried something by them that I've been disappointed by, so I've been very impressed this far. But those are just kind of the skincare things that I've just been loving, and that have kind of made me feel like I have a routine and something to look forward to and a process in the morning. A brand I recently bought from and have been really impressed with is called Okay to Rest, and I found out about this brand actually from Taylor Tippett, a YouTuber that I follow. I'll like put her YouTube here. She's amazing. And I know like in 2020 and like COVID, everyone kind of had their brand launch. Like people really delved deep into like creating a brand, tie-dyeing shirts, TikToking, all that kind of stuff. But this brand I really have been impressed with. And they're just cool. Like I got their at your leisure kind of camo hat. Taylor had that one and I was like, this hat is cool. And I'm trying to wear my hats. And if you haven't noticed, like in my TikToks lately, like I really, hang on, McLean tried this on and he made it way bigger. So, McLean, I'm trying to be a cutie girl in front of all my friends. How dare you? Okay. It's honestly got like a trucker feel, like without being like don't look at it and think it's a trucker, but like, I don't know. I've never been a camo girly, but it's kind of a vibe and I'm willing to try it. And I think the branding's cool. And then I also got from her newest launch, the girl who runs it, it's, you know, rest looks different for everyone. And it's all of these little stick figures doing different things. Like jumping rope and walking and fitness and all this stuff. It's so cute. I'm so excited to wear it. I got it in an XL, just to be really nicely oversized, but I'm just like really impressed with her branding, and I'll make sure to like link it below and then kind of post it off to the side here. But I've just really loved it and I want to get more from her, and I encourage you to go check her out and shop small and support artists. So she's based out of Vancouver, I believe, or British Columbia or something. She's in Canada. She's in Canada. That's all I know. Books. Ugh, your girlie hasn't read as much this summer as I did like January and just like spring. But July, like I kind of picked back up again. And obviously, like, I love my Kindle Stan. I've had it since my birthday in April, and I'm trying to put some stickers on it. I need to get more. Love my Kindle, but I really want to hype on an author that I have just loved, and it's Riley Sager. If you love a good thriller, I've just been so impressed. I've loved every book I read by him. 4 to 5 stars, every single one on Goodreads. I just think he's amazing. And summer, I feel like, is the perfect time to read a thriller. So, you know, it's not over yet. So if you are looking for a good thriller author, I highly recommend Riley Sager. No one's surprised. I'm obsessed with my Sambas. This is my second pair. I have a white and black, the Samba Rose, like the black gum. I'll put a picture here. So they're like the Sambas, but not. They're like, have like a almost platform kind of vibe to them. But I got both of them on StockX. I've really liked my experience with them. It's usually pretty foolproof. I do have to wait a little bit longer ordering through them, but it's authenticated and all that good stuff. So I got the green ones, and I have worn them so much more than I've thought. Even though it's green, like they still kind of honestly like a neutral to me. And I've just had a blast. Like I just realized they go with everything. So got those early July and like truly cannot recommend them enough. I'm obsessed. So this one may seem self-explanatory, but Etsy, like obviously Etsy's amazing, full of creators that you can support, but I've been getting more things off Etsy. Like I've been selling some things on Depop and Mercari, and I just got fun shipping, like bags from Etsy. And I've gotten fun bookmarks from Etsy and stickers, and I've even started to sell some things on Etsy because it's just like such a great way for one, passive income, but two, just to support other people and just like such creative ideas, local artwork, things like that. And so I just really recommend you like to go on and search Etsy, and like for anything that you may be looking for, they just have so much on there, and it's really so important just to support local creatives and designers and people who are just really honing their craft and like putting themselves out there and sharing their creativity with the world. I just think it's like such a beautiful thing and such a beautiful idea. So I couldn't recommend Etsy more. And I will even link some of my favorite things that I've gotten below for you guys. I don't know why I thought I had more. I thought I had more stuff, But I will be honest, I am really like trying to not just buy things recklessly and to be influenced as strongly. I definitely, if I see something that I like and that inspires me, I factor it away. I'll save it on Instagram, I'll do whatever. But I try to let it sit for a while before I even really consider to buy it. And one thing that I don't think I've shared on here yet is I got rid of TikTok maybe a little over a year, and it's been really good for me. I felt like I was on it so much. It put me like just so in 1,000 different worlds, and I felt like it added a lot of stress. It took a lot of my time. It took away a lot of my presence in my current like just everyday day-to-day life. And I just didn't like that. And again, I felt that pressure just to be like keeping up with trends and buying certain things, and kind of got swept away in that. And so now I really just try to stumble upon things like either organically through my own research or by the people I've chosen to follow on Instagram or YouTube, and seeing what they like. If I'm, you know, my interest is piqued, I look into it myself. Not just to buy something like clickbait just because someone I, you know, think is really awesome and cool has it. So I would just encourage you to do the same. Like if anything I've shared, you're like, oh my gosh, like just think about it, look into it. Like there was seriously zero pressure to spend money or buy something, especially if you don't need it. I just hope that like by me sharing things that I've loved and that have, you know, made me happy this July and that have worked for me, like maybe it can help, you know, make things clear for you if you've been looking for something of the same sort. But please don't feel like you have to just buy something because another person on your screen or on your phone says it's amazing. Do what's best for you. Always, always, always. And do your own research too. There's just more to life than buying stuff. So those are my 2 cents for this video. Like I said, I thought I'd have more. In my head I had more, but those are just like my main ones that come to mind when I think of July, and have just been a fun part of incorporating into my routine and just like little treats to myself. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited for the next videos to come. I'm hoping for a good vlog. I'm heading to Tampa for work tomorrow. Closet clean out, and then maybe styling some outfits that I really loved wearing lately, and some vintage thrifting tips. So I hope you guys just have an amazing night, week, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video.